Do you want to make a pro-level pizza? Watch this video. Hola everyone, my name is Rocío Passion. Welcome to my channel. Today we have a very special episode. I am going to share with you the most amazing pizza dough recipe ever. It is a long ride, you have to be patient, but let me tell you that the sense of accomplishment and satisfaction when you see that perfect crust, that amazing texture and aroma, nothing can beat that. But let's dive into it right away. Make sure you watch until the end of this video to get all the tips on how to bake a perfect pizza in your home oven. Mamma mia! Start off by preparing your poolish or preferment. Add 56 grams of water and 0.22 grams of dry yeast. Mix together until completely dissolved. Add 56 grams of bread flour and mix vigorously until the flour is completely incorporated. This wet sponge is the base of your pizza. Let it ferment at room temperature until next day. It should look like this. Using a preferment is a very common technique used in the pizza and bread making. It will definitely help you to succeed in getting a nice airy crust in your pizza. Let's make the dough. Pour in 328 grams of water and add 1.34 grams of dry yeast. Add the poolish or preferment from yesterday. Mix everything gently. Prepare 534 grams and add 1/3 to the mix. Now it's time for the salt. Add 14 grams of salt. Pour in the rest of the flour little by little. The ideal bread flour for this recipe should have a protein content of around 13%. That would be ideal, but if you have another bread flour, just go ahead. When you have a dough, if you don't use a stand mixer, you should knead the dough at least 10 minutes. Finish kneading when you feel the dough is smooth and shape it into a ball. Pour some olive oil in a bowl. Place the dough, cover with plastic and let it rest in the fridge until next day. This is what the dough looks like next day. With this dough, you will get 3 pizzas of 300 grams each, but I always check with the scale in order to get 3 exact balls. Make a ball of each piece, put it in a container with some olive oil. Put the containers in the fridge and leave to ferment 3 days. Can you use the dough before that? Yes, you can. You could use it already next day. But for the absolute best results, please wait. The slow and long fermentation will make your pizza something out of this world. The first thing you should do is take out of your pizza dough from the fridge at least 1 or 2 hours before baking it. And then of course turn immediately on your oven at maximum heat. My oven reaches 250 degrees Celsius, that is about 662 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't have a fan oven, so I always choose the 2 horizontal line icon on my oven, which means heat from top and bottom. Prepare your toppings. I will go for some very common toppings. Fresh mozzarella cheese cut into cubes, Italian mortadella, and some basil. For tomato sauce for pizza, it's very simple. Open a can of whole tomatoes and drain the excess water. Blend, but not too much, and add some salt. Your tomato sauce is ready. Now we're ready to stretch and shape our pizza dough. Pour flour on your working surface. Let the dough fall over and start pressing the dough with your 3 middle fingers. My pizza dough is really active. It's hot in here. I will have to hurry. Turn the dough over and continue. Now let's stretch. Put a baking sheet on a cutting board and transfer your dough. I don't have a peel, but a cutting board will do fine. Pour around 1.5 tablespoons of your tomato sauce and spread it. The rest of the toppings will be added during the baking process. Now let's go to my tips on how to bake a perfect pizza in your home oven. Your oven should be by now really hot, but make sure that you chose in your oven the top and bottom heating. With these tips, you don't need a peel and you don't need a pizza stone. Open your oven and place your pizza in the base. It should stay there for 3 minutes. Place the pizza in a tray. Now it's time to put the rest of the toppings, but hurry up. Put the pizza back in the oven, this time on the middle top part to bake perfectly. You know your pizza is ready when the mozzarella cheese is bubbling. Now we're ready to eat. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and that you make this amazing pizza at home. Thank you for watching and I see you in my next video.